Now we will start with a new lesson, lesson 6. In this lesson, we will learn how can we factorize ax squared plus bx plus c. Here now, in this lesson, we learn how can we factorize a trinomial, but with the coefficients of x squared here, it's not 1, it is an a. It could be like 2x squared minus 3x plus 4, negative 5x squared minus 3x plus 4, and so on. We will learn how can we factorize them. Look at the coefficients of x here. It is an a. It is a number. Let's see now how can we factorize this type of trinomial. Now,
Miss,
yes,
Nida is saying that can you let her in? She's waiting in the waiting room.
okay, I did. Now, our trinomial here is 5 x squared plus 11x plus 2. Here we have 5x squared plus 11x plus 2. Now, as I told you, this is a type of trinomials, but the coefficient of x here is not 1, it is a number. The first step, you have to multiply this 5 times 2, which we name it a times c. So the first step, you have to multiply a times c, which is 5 times 2, which is 10. I multiply 5 times 2, which is 10. Then I will make the table and I will write in this table the factors of 10. In the previous one, we just wrote the factors of c. Here, we will write the factors of a times c. 5 times 2, which is 10. So now, I will write all the pair of factors that if you multiply them, you get 10. And the sign of AC here is positive. The sign of AC is positive. Look at here, it is a positive 5 times positive 2, so it's positive. So it could be, what are the factors of 10?
5 and 2, 1 and 10.
5 and 2.
5 and 2, 1 and 10. Thank you. These are the factors of 10. Now, I want to add them. What are the summation now of these two pair of factors? 5 plus 2,
10.
7. Summation.
7.
10 is 11. I need them to be, I need the summation is 11.
11.
Look at here, they are 11x. So I need the 11. So which are the two factors that if you add them, I get 11? They are 1 and 10. By now, is it clear?
Yes.
Teacher, how is AC 10? I don't understand it.
Look at the coefficients of x here, x squared. What's the coefficient of it?
5.
It is 5, yes? And what is the coefficient of c here?
2.
2. 5 times 2 is 10. You have to multiply
Okay.
a times c. This is a and this is c. You multiply them, you get 10. After you multiplying them, after you getting 10, you have to write all the factors of 10 and find their summation. This is now the first step. Now, then I will now rewrite. Here we have another steps. Stay with me one by one. I have now to rewrite, which it was 5x squared plus 11x plus 2. But this 11x, I want you now to rewrite it as 1x and 10x. 11x is 10 plus 1. So it's like 5x squared plus. Now, instead of writing 11x, you have to write 10x plus x. These two factors instead of 11 plus 2. Then I will write plus 2 down. Is it clear now?
Yes.
So after I found the factors of 11, I rewrite the trinomial, but instead of 11x, you have to write 10x plus x.
How, teacher?
Sorry?
How?
How what?
You said 10x plus x is equal to 11x.
But here you write the factors of 10, and you say that the two factors, if you add them, you get 11.
Yeah.
They are 1 and 10. Now bring this 1 and 10 and rewrite them here. Because if you add 1 plus 10, you get 11.
Did you want it to be 10 and x power 2?
10? No. Add 10x plus x. Get 11x.
Teacher, I have a question.
Okay.
Yes.
Teacher, from where did we bring the 10? I don't understand this point.
Guys, look here. This 10, I told you, in this one here, in this question here, in this one here, the trinomial now has a coefficients, which is a. It will be ax squared plus bx plus c. Look at this question here. Here now we have 5x squared plus 11x plus 2. Now, what I have to do? Look at the factors of x squared. What is the factor? It is 5. And the factors of c here, or the c here, is 2. If you multiply a times c, which is, 5 times 2, what you will get? You will get 10. Then I will write now all the factors of 10, or all of the pair of numbers. If you multiply them, you have a 10, and if you add them, you have an 11. What is this, the pair of these two numbers? It is 1 and 10. If you add them, you get 11, and if you multiply them, you get 10. Now,
But Miss, what about the sign?
sorry?
The signs, the sign of C and like this.
By now, we have only this lesson in this problem here, factorizing AC when it is positive. This here, and I'm talking with you about the positive. Look here, 5 times plus 2 is plus 10. So here I'm concerning now about the plus sign. Since here we have a plus, this by now we learn that we have to have an 11x, and we learn it, or we write it by adding 1 plus 10.
Okay.
So 11x is 10x plus x, because 11 . because an 11 here, if you add 11, it is 10 plus 1. If you add 10 plus 1, you will get 11. So now let's rewrite it as 5x squared plus 10x plus x plus 2. Then I want you now to cut them into two parts. The first part, it was 5x squared plus 10x. It is the first part, you have to put them here. And the second part, it was x plus 2. Let's now rewrite them into two equal parts. Let's put them into two equal parts. This is the first part, and this one will be the second part. And between them, you have a plus sign. So after we write them, we just took the first monomial with 10x, then the second x with 2. This one and this one, this one and this one. And put them into two brackets. Now then, after that, look at the first bracket here. What the numbers we have? We have 5 and 10. Is it right?
Yes. Yes.
Now, so for this 5 and 10, you have to find the GCF for them. 5 and 10. Now, what are the factors of 5? They are 5. And what are the factors of 10? They are 5 and 2.
2 and 5.
Is it right? These are the factors that if I multiply them, I get 10. Now, the common one, the greatest common factors that I have to write the factors, then I have to find the common between them. What are the common here?
5.
They are 5. Now, then after that, I will write this 5 here, and then I will open the bracket. Then after that, look at this 5x squared. Look here. 5x squared plus 10x. I want you now to divide each factor or each monomial by 5. Why by 5? Because I took the GCF here outside. 5x squared. Here I will write it here. 5x squared plus 10x. I want you now to divide each term by 5. 5x squared dividing by 5 is what?
25x squared.
Divide.
5x squared.
X squared.
Divide. It's like 5x squared over 5. It is
Yes, it's only X squared.
X squared.
Yes. And then this 10x also divided by 5. What you will get?
5x.
2x.
Yes,
2x.
2x.
No, wait, sorry. I made something wrong. Back. Look at this bracket here. We have 5x squared and 10x. Okay? we have, I want you to write the two monomials, 5x squared and 10x. Then, did you remember how can we, in the lesson, wait, lesson 2, when I learn you how can we factorizing out a monomial. Did you remember it?
Yes.
Factor out a monomial. Like when we said we put the greatest common factor first, then we put this common factor and we wrote what we have in the rest. It's lesson 2. Revise it. Here, so you wrote 5x squared and 10x. We wrote the two monomials. Write them here. Then find the greatest common factor of them. How to find the greatest common factor? By write all the factors here. They are 5x, x, 5xx, and 5, 2x. Here now, I wrote all the factors for 10x, which is 5 times 2 times x, and for the 5x squared, which is 5 times x times x. These are the factors. Then I will find the common. What are the common now?
5x.
They are 5x.
5 and x.
So,
5x.
greatest common factor here is 5x. Then after that, where should we write here?
But teacher, why I have to make the greatest common factor in the bracket here, 5x squared plus 10x?
Wait, well, we have to write them as a two brackets. We have to factorize them.
Okay.
This GCF now, we said it is 5x. So, look at the first bracket here. Now, after that now, we said that the GCF here is 5x. So write 5x times. Look at the first trinomial here. It was 5x squared. So if you remove the 5 and the x from the 5x squared, what you will get?
X.
X. And plus, look here, we said 5x squared plus 10x. So plus, now look at the 10x. If you remove 5 and x, we got it because what we have?
2.
So this is 5x times x plus 2. Then let's continue now. Plus, I'll bring this x plus 2 here. Then after that, wait, I want to clear. Now then after that, look at x plus 2 here. Since it's repeated 2 times, so I will get it here. Or Now, then after this step, so you find the GCF, we rewrite it. Then let's find another, next time or next step, find another GCF. Here we have 5x and x plus 2, and here we have x plus 2. So let's factorize them. We have 5 times x plus 2. And the second one, we have x plus 2 only. So what are the common factors here? They are x plus 2 only. Okay? Here we talked, we wrote 5x times x plus 2 plus x plus 2. These two monomials now, write them down. Find the common factor for them. It was x plus 2. Then write x plus 2 here. Times. Look at the first one here. On the first one here. If we remove x plus 2, what you will get? What's in the remain? What will be in the rest here?
5x.
5x. And if you remove x plus 2 here, what you will get? Nothing. A 1.
Nothing.
1.
A 1, yani, I mean, yes. So by now, we factorized this trinomial. It was x plus 2 times 5x plus 1. These are the factorized form of this trinomial. I will give you now another example. Inshallah, it will be clear. But do you have any question for this problem here?
No.
Teacher, I got
No,
confused.
miss, thank you.
I know it's
Teacher, it's a little bit confusing.
yeah. But inshallah, one by one you will understand.
Yeah, a little bit.
Now, let's do now this one here. What is the factored form of 6x squared plus 13x plus 5? Now, it was 6x squared plus 13x plus 5. This is the first step. I wrote the trinomial. The second step, I have to multiply. This 6 times this plus 5. Okay, they are 30. I will now draw a table. And in this table here, we have to write the factors of 30. And then here we wrote the summation of factors. This is the first step. Why 30? Because I multiplied 6 times 5. Then after that, let's now write all the factors of 30. They are 5 and 6, 3 and 10, 1 and 30. Is it right?
Yes, teacher, and 15 and 2.
15 and 2. Yes, also. Thank you. Now, let's add the factors. 5 plus 6, 11. 3 plus 10,
11.
13. 1 plus 30, 31. And 15 plus 2 is 17. Now, I need the two factors that their summation is 13, which is 3 and 10.
3 and 10.
Then, the second step, I will bring this trinomial here, which is 6x squared and then plus 5 here. And I told you I want you now to write the 13x but now with the new numbers. I do not want to rewrite it as 13. I want you to rewrite it with the new two numbers. What are these new numbers will be? It will be 10x and 3.
3x. 3. Or 3, yeah, 3x.
These are now the two numbers. If you add them, you get 13. So they are 10 and 3. Then after that, I will now make them like this. Now, if you wrote them 10x plus 3x or 3x plus 10x, you will do different steps, but you will get the same answer at the end. Okay, يعني if one of you teacher طب can I write as 3 plus 10, not 10 plus 3? Yes, you can do this step also. So now, after I do this step, I will now put 6x squared plus 10x in one rectangle and 3x plus 5 in another rectangle. Then the second step now, I want you to find the GCF. We have to find the GCF 2 times here. The first time, let's talk 6x squared plus 10x. 6. Sorry.
It is 2, teacher.
6x squared and 10x. Look at the first rectangle and talk its monomials. Okay, I'm talking about this rectangle. Take its monomial.
The GCF. Yes.
Talk the first monomial and the second monomial. Then the second step, I want you now to write all the factors for it. It was 6x, x. And the sorry, not 6.
It's going to be 3, 2x.
Times 2x. Yes, exactly.
It will be 2x, teacher.
Yes, it's going to be 2x.
2. X. And down, it is 5.
5, 2x.
So what are the common factors here?
2x.
2x, thank you.
2x.
Then, instead now
2x.
of writing this square, I want to write it as 2x times. Now look at the 6x squared. If we talk 2x, what you will have now? Or what will be remain?
3x.
3x. Now what is the sign here? It's a plus.
Plus.
And if you look at 10x and you remove 2x, what you will get
5.
is 5.
5x.
Then after that, I will write plus and take this one here, which is 3x plus 5. Keep it down as it is. Then the second step, we have to find the GCF another time. So here now, let's come and find now the GCF. But now the GCF for what? For these two new monomials. I will bring the give me a minute. The 2x with 3x plus 5. By the way, this is 2 times x times 3x plus 5. Don't factorize the 3x plus 5. Keep it as it is. And down you have 3x plus 5. I took these two monomials. This one, I wrote it here. And this one, I wrote it here. Then after that, let's write the factors of them. The factors here is 2 times x times 3x plus 5. The second one, what we have here only? We have 3x
3x and 5.
plus 5. Thank you.
Teacher, how did it be 2x and 3x plus 5?
These two factors.
Isn't it, shouldn't it be, teacher, this GCF of 3x plus 5 only? 3x and the factor
Yes,
of
yes,
5.
yes. But I want to show you here the steps. So what are the GCF, or what is the GCF here? It was 3x plus 5. Right? 3x plus 5 here. Then come back times. Come back to the number, to the factor, the monomials here. If you remove 3x plus 5, what will be the remain?
2x.
2x.
2x plus 1.
Thank you. And if you remove the 3x plus 5 here, what you will have? 1.
Yes, 1.
Where is the one, teacher? Yani?
We said in the first lesson of chapter 7, if we have a 1x, it's mean it is 1 times x. And if you have y, it is 1 times y. The
Yes.
Yes.
Teacher,
So
but
here,
you used the x.
no,
Did
no.
you use the x?
I mean that here you have this 3x plus 5. It's times 1.
Why is it times 1?
Because if I remove 3x plus 5, what you will have in the remainder? Do you have 0? No. If you say 0, 0 times 3x plus 5, it is 0. Miss, in the first lesson in chapter 7, we say that we have an identity that say if you multiply 1 times x, you get x, and 1 times y squared, you get y squared, and 1 times x plus 3, you get x plus 3. Is it right?
Yes, teacher, yes.
So if you keep x plus 3, or you write it as 1 times x plus 3, it will be the same. So here now, if you remove 3x plus 5, you have 1. This one is hidden, I know, but you can use it. Because if you multiply it by 0, another number, the answer will change. If you multiply it by 0, you will get 0. If you multiply it by 2, you will have another answer. This one is hidden, but I will have to use it. If you remove 3x plus 5, what you will have? You will have 1. So the factors, or the factored form of this trinomial here, it will be 3x plus 5 times 2x plus 1. Is it clear now?
But miss, I cannot say yani, from the first 2x multiply 3x plus 5 plus 3x plus 5. I will take the one form because they are plus. So I will take one only, and I will see what is the remain.
Yes, you can do it. Yes, there's a faster steps you can make it.
Okay, miss.
Okay. Let's do, or you have 2 minutes. That's okay. I will stop here today. Please, I want you now to rewrite these steps. Try to understand them. Tomorrow I will solve another one like it. Then we will go to talk about if AC is negative, what you have to do. Okay, this
Okay, Miss.
or this case here, if you have an AC, by the way, sorry, here we go to this is the problem here. Yes, here now we will talk about this. Our next time we'll talk about another case. In this